In Google Forms quiz mode, you first want to title your quizzes, and before you even go any further, you want to go up and click on the gear. The gear will then give you your different settings, and quizzes is on the far right, so go ahead and click it. You have to flip the switch that says make this a quiz and assign point values and allow auto grading. When your students are taking a quiz or this form, you have the choice to lock mode on Chromebooks. Your preference, if this were me, I'd be locking them. Release grade immediately after each response or later after manual review. That's totally up to you if you want the students to see that. Respondents can see missed questions, correct questions, and point values. You decide how you want them to see it. Okay, so once you've done that and you've created the settings you prefer, make sure you hit save. Notice it says up here in the directions lock mode is on. Only respondents using managed Chromebooks can open this quiz. So if they don't have a Chromebook, of course, this is not going to work. But if they have a Chromebook and they're using their Chromebook, it'll work just fine. So you go ahead and you type in your first question. You decide what kind it is. You then go over here and you need an answer key. So click your answer key. Decide which is the right answer and give it a point value. Once you've done that, click done. And then you move on to the next question. You can do all the questions first and then go back and type the answers in. The choice is yours. I like to do mine one by one so I don't forget. But that's my preference. Once you have your test done, or your quiz done, and you go ahead and give it to your students. Once they have finished, they're going to show in the responses. So I'm going to show you with a different document. Once they're done, it'll show you how many responses. So there was the questions. Here's how many responses we got back. Granted, this is a different form, but you could still see it. Once you click on the responses, you can see a general in all what your answers are. Actually, let me click this. Here's the summary of everyone who's taken it and what their answers are. So I know if there's like my threes, I can go back and look, okay, did the presenter give clear directions? Well, did I do that? Maybe I need to go back and look. So if there's an exam question that a lot of your kids got wrong, you need to click on that and say, wait, what's wrong with that question? What did I do? Why isn't it higher? Notice it gives you the whole preview of the entire test. When you're done with that preview, you can go question by question and see what people put question by question. So it'll give you a different view. And then if you need to go back to your individual, maybe you know that kid who always gives you a hard time, or you know that kid that is special needs. You can go back through here. Notice it gives me names, administrator names one by one. So if I'm looking for that particular person that always, maybe always answers them right or always answers them wrong, then I can go through and see what that person put and see what kind of answers they gave me. So you can drill down and see your person by person. You could see it question per question, which most of you, that's probably where you're going to be at, to see what kind of data you have and to see where you messed up or they messed up on the test and why they all got that one wrong. That's your chance to then reteach. So it gives you a teachable reteachable moment. If you have any other questions, please contact me.